to question number 7. The implementation of a uniform civil code is often seen as a step towards national integration, gender justice and equality. However, it also raises concerns about cultural pluralism and minority rights. Elucidate the statement in the context of the demand of the UCC in the country. Uttarakhand has recently passed a UCC legislation. Goa already has one. It's a code, not a UCC in Goa. So this is the question where this contemporary relevance speaks in. Implementation of UCC already mentioned with respect to, see, now you have to elaborate the statement or elaborate in the answer, not only with respect to a general UCC, but it will be better if you can divide your answer into these 3 subheadings, that is national integration, gender justice and equality. So you might be knowing all 3 points and you also have content with respect to UCC submitting to these 3 points, but it's better if you clearly write that in your answer so as to maintain a uniformity with the language of the question as well. However, it also raises, so it's also asking about the concerns about the cultural pluralism and minority rights. So it's also giving you the concerns with respect to what? You don't have to imagine it by yourself. Again, you can divide the concerns part into 2 parts, cultural pluralism and minority rights. Elucidate the statement in the context of the demand of the UCC in the country. PYQ pattern, discuss why it is important. DPSP also, Article 44 of the Indian Constitution talks about a UCC. Discuss the possible factors that inhibit India from enacting for its citizens a uniform civil code as provided for in the directive principles of state policy. Coming on to approach, introduce the answer by uniform civil code. In the body part, highlight the positive and the negative of the UCC debate in the demand according to the demand of the question, that is national integration, gender justice and equality. Conclude by suggesting a way forward for UCC. So, perfect intro. Start with Uttarakhand government has enacted a uniform civil code to fulfill the vision of Article 44 of the Indian Constitution, which is a Part 4 DPSP provision. Simple, value added, but a safe conclusion, which you can prepare beforehand. Okay, easy. You can also define what is a UCC. A UCC refers to a single set of laws governing personal matters such as marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance and succession for all citizens of India. See, whenever you talk about UCC, you need to first tell to the examiner what implications the UCC has on which aspects of the Indian cultural framework, that is marriage, divorce, adoption, inheritance and succession. It's important to mention this word. We think it's not, but it really is. It shows to the examiner of your clarity of concept that you know what a UCC will impact. This is what it will impact, and it's nice if you mention it in your answer. Step towards national integration, gender justice and equality. In this question also, we have divided the answer according to those 3 subheadings. Firstly, it's talking about national integration, fosters a unified national identity. Example aligns with the idea of constitutional patriotism, removes the disparate loyalties, replacement of various personal laws, rooted in religion, fosters national integration by removing disparate loyalties. It basically means that India will not have those divisions, superficial divisions with respect to maybe difference in religion or customs or traditions. In fact, there will be one integrated national identity, and you can also mention one thing here, that it will uphold or preserve the preamble vision of a united and integral nation. See, you can bring in the preamble here as well, because even the preamble talks about a united and integrated India, and UCC can help with that. So you can bring the preamble here as well. Then coming on to gender justice, I think the most important fact is with respect to gender justice only, because that is where it is going to create the most visible progressive change. Equal rights for women with respect to marriage, divorce, inheritance, adoption. Mitakshar law denied a Hindu daughter by right, and we have the Muslim personal law as well. Abolishing of discriminatory practices like ban on the practices of polygamy, unilateral divorce like triple tilak. You can mention Shaira Bano and Sarla Mudgal case here as well. Coming on to equality, uniform application. Under UCC, all citizens are governed by the same legal principles, equal rights and recourse in civil matters. As I told, Shah Bano case, Shaira Bano case and the Sarla Mudgal case, all of these 3 are important cases with respect to secularism as well as the UCC. So you should know these cases. Okay. However, there are concerns with the UCC specifically with regards to cultural pluralism and minority rights. As I told you, we can divide the part in cultural pluralism and minority rights. In cultural pluralism, we have obviously the risk of homogenization and more specifically saffronization, because 80% of the population of India is Hindu. So it can really impact minority rights, especially that one particular community. Okay, so matrilineal unions of the Khasi tribe can be endangered. Communal polarization, for example, communal clashes in Uttarakhand, it can also impact the privacy rights, because in the Uttarakhand UCC, there's a provision with respect to the mandatory registration of live-in relationships, and that is a complete infringement of personal privacy. So that is again something which is important and can be looked after. So it's not really progressive also in a way if you see, because it's regulating non-marital relationships. Risks to minority rights, risk of endangering of the religious autonomy. For example, UCC viewed as saffronized civil code by many minority groups, marginalization and a sense of alienation also. Way forward, see, obviously in a topic like UCC where there's always a clear right and a clear wrong, it's best if we go like a middle way approach. And the best case scenario is that we should have more consultation, more inclusivity, less of favoring one particular community over another, and appropriate time should be given for the staggered and the structural implementation of UCC instead of a blanket approach. This is the best way forward in questions like these. So gradual reform in personal laws, broad-based consultation, focus on gender justice and rights, consider state-level UCC initiatives, encourage legal literacy and awareness. Basic, standard, and something that you have to write. I hope this was helpful and you understand why this question was important, and it's like a direct answer for UCC in